Like I said earlier, my goal with the weekly and the daily is to try to maximize the number of achievements I can obtain while having one of these boosters active. So I'm going to go ahead and I waited until 3 p.m. roughly to use this on a Tuesday. That way, all of the weekly ones will get the bonus of the booster, but all of today's dailies and tomorrow's dailies will benefit from it as long as I do them before the 24-hour timer ends on the booster. So I'm going to go ahead and use the booster. Of course, this would be better if I were subscribed. Instead of getting just 25%, I would be up to maybe 50% by now, but it is what it is. I'm not going to subscribe on this account. But I just used the second chem for the day as a stim pack, so that's good. And you kill mole rats, mole rhiners, antiseptic, eat cake, vintage alcoholic beverage. Okay, so the best vintage alcoholic beverage, easiest one to find, is going to be over here at Sunday Brothers Cabins. Let me put some power armor on because I'm sort of a power armor build here. You can use vintage Nuka-Cola if you want, but there is a free and easily accessible vintage alcoholic beverage that you can grab and just drink. It should count. So if we just go down here to Sunday Brother Cabins, let me put on my DPS build and join a team, because that's always good to do. And eat some consumables to buff myself. Juicy juice, soup relish, soup, tea. Excellent. All right, now I'm in power armor, so I'm very hard to kill right now. Maybe I'll get lucky and the Moonshine Jamboree will start while I'm down here. It's gonna be, well, maybe not. It's 6 minutes away from now. But there should be a couple of items in a trailer on the other side of this place. We just jump up here. But there may be some in other places too. Oh, someone got it. Okay, well, guess I can't get that now. Let's see if we can find any others. I may have to jump servers. They look like that, and they should be over there. But apparently someone grabbed them. I'll get this while I'm here. I think there might be some others in some place in this building, but I haven't like committed it to memory where they might be. That guy may have grabbed them. Okay, I may have to jump servers and come back. I'm going to grab these items real quick. I hope you enjoy those things. I wonder if there's any in the greenhouse. There might be. Nope. Guess not. Over here, maybe? Nope. Just because I'm sort of trying to remember if there's any others anywhere else, but I guess not. Ah, there we go. Magic Meyer Moonshine. Now, the trick is we need this to ferment. And if we leave it in our inventory for a while, it should ferment on its own. Notice how it says ages into vintage Meyer Magic Moonshine. That's all you need. And I could put this in a fermenter like, you know, the one that you get from doing the fraternity quest that takes place over here in Morgantown. I do have that quest. You basically go to the fraternity party and you do all that. I don't want to do that right now, so I'm just going to hold on to this item. Once it does fully ferment, which takes, I don't know how many hours, a few hours of it just sitting in your inventory, then you can drink it and it counts as a vintage drink of some kind. And it'll vintage alcoholic beverage, and there you go. That'll count for that. Okay, eat cake, pie, or candy. All right, now I did pick up these cakes from player camps. If you ever see those cakes lying around, you can just loot them. I don't know how to show you what they look like. Maybe this player will have some. But it's like a little white cake, or you can also get the sludge cake that has... I don't know if those are technically slices of cake. I don't think I've actually eaten one before. They might be cake. You can also eat pie, like if you want to craft pie, like pumpkin pie, that should count. Let's see if this guy has any cake. Or this gal. You never know. Could be a guy, could be a gal.
You die. Can I harvest you?
Ooh, canned coffee, nice. Probably a girl. They usually decorate their place with lots of flowers. So my apologies, milady. Okay, well, I don't see any pie or cake or anything. But you know what? Let's go do this a different way. Let's go do this in a way where you can actually get pie and craft pie yourself. Because the pie is actually really good. And I'm surprised I haven't gotten it yet. So from here, we're going to go up to here, the pumpkin house. And if we go inside the pumpkin house, we could, of course, do the daily, which I'm not going to do, because I don't want to give him the raw pumpkins that I'm going to pick. If we go inside here and look for a recipe, there should be, here's a pumpkin pie right here. There should be a recipe, like right there. We're going to learn that. I'm going to grab this pie as well. And I'm going to go in back of the building here. And there's actually all over this entire valley right here are pumpkins. So all you have to do is just look for them. And I'm going to grab this item right here. What is it? Damn, nothing good. I'm going to go to my forage build, which puts on the green thumb perk right here, which gives me twice as much flora. So 2 pumpkins from here. 2 pumpkins from here. 2 and 2 and 2. All right, I'm going to go back to my camp. I may need to get sugar as well, but let's just look first. Or spices. Supposedly in the next upcoming season, there's going to be a spice generator or a sugar, spice, salt, pepper generator. I guess sides, spices, I don't know what you'd call those. If you'd concatenate those together, because there is a thing called spices, but then they're all sort of considered spices. I'm going to go to my camp build menu, or camp build loadout. Let's see what we have here. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. It actually has to say the word pie in it for it to count. I did learn it. I just don't remember where it shows up. Now, let's go to all food. Pumpkin pie, there we go. So I need to pick up Mirelurk eggs, sugar, and boiled water. And that lets me create I have 2 pumpkin pies. This will let me create more. And since I have super duper, I have a chance at getting even more than that. So there's Mirelurks to the north of me. You can also get Mirelurk eggs if you go to the Ohio River Adventures down here. But beware, if you've never done the quest that makes you like less hostile with the raiders at the crater, the guys here will attack you on sight. So just don't get too close to the docks. But I'm going to run north here and grab some Mirelurk eggs. I'm going to do that by going up to the Highland Marsh. This is my favorite place to go now. Because there's a queen here, so she's kind of ouchy. You do want to be well geared to do this. I'm going to kill all these others first. Or at least try to. Hi, Queenie. Can you leave me alone, please? Can you stop getting in the way? There we go. Now I want to kill her. I want to shoot her in the spouts. Yeah, that'll cripple her. That'll sort of put her out of my misery. She'll remain crippled until I'm done with her. It's going to be harder to do come next Tuesday as her... I'm just going to run over these eggs real quick. See if they'll hatch. Maybe not. There we go. We're getting eggs hatching. Okay, I'm just going to blow them up with my AoE. All right. So what's not hatched is an egg. You just pick those up. There's no way to benefit, like, to increase the drop rate for those things. You basically just get what you get. Thank you. Is that it? No, I think there's more eggs, right? I think that's only one section of eggs. And there's... Ah, here we go. Like, you can also do this. You can shoot at them, and the ones that aren't eggs, that aren't pluckable, will just destroy. And that leaves the ones that are harvestable as eggs. I think that's it. I think that's all I need, right? I just need like 6 eggs. I have 8. All right, so I need to make some sugar. So to do that, I'm going to go over to this guy's place again. Or this gal's place. Then I'm going to go over to the Wayward and head south along the river to pick snaptails. Sort of like a fairly reliable location to get them. You can also go down along the river on the west side. Down by Point Pleasant if you need to. Like if you run out of these, you can come down. You can come down through here and get snaptails. But I like just going here. It's faster and easier for me. I did make a bunch of sugar, then toss it because I just didn't have the room. I was like, ugh, I don't have the room for all this. I do need to make at least 6 sugar, I think. So let's go back to my forage build. That'll let me pick up 2 snaptails per plant. That will make 1 sugar per plant. I could also hunt around in various kitchens to see if I could find sugar there. That's also very valid. But usually those are taken by other people. And of course, I did loot these recently, so they may not have respawned. We'll see here in a second. Looks like the locations are there, but if I get close, they might vanish. If I have looted them recently. Oh, nope. Okay, good. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Which makes 6. 4, 5, 6. I like coming here because it's sort of close to, you know, all the starting stuff. Do. Make sure we have an even number of them. Snaptail. Yep, even number. And there's 11 that I can make. Because 22 snaptail reeds turn into 11 sugar. And that's if you don't count super duper kicking in, which it very well could. I might end up with like 14 or 15 of them. Now, I could have looked in there. There may have been sugar in that kitchen or maybe back here. But it looks like someone already grabbed all the spices and the sugars back here. I'm going to go ahead and jump out. Can't exit my armor here. Welcome to fun with power armor. Crafting. Plants, sugar. Excellent. Now we're going to go here, and I'm going to choose, let's see, pumpkin pie. What else do I need? Boiled water. Okay, I need to make some boiled water. So at this point, I can just go ahead and go back to my camp because I can boil water here. It's one of the reasons I have my camp there is so I can just grab water from the river and boil it. If you have one of those dirty water generators, you can also do that. Just harvest that and then boil it. Or if you have one of the boiled water generators, that works too. I have those on my main 2 accounts, the boiled water generator. It's like a giant oil drum kind of a thing on its side. Or a water tank. Sort of dark gray. All right, so let's go grab some water. Pumpkin pie. All right, so now I'm going to eat some pumpkin pie. It's a shame because these are really good buffs, actually, because of really good health. Like straight health, not just endurance. Like they'll stack. Like this will give me 4 endurance, which gives me health. but also the pumpkin pie will give me just health directly. Right? Oh, I need to eat a few more. So 1 and 2, and then I'm gonna just have 1, 2 of these. Okay. And I can of course go make more pumpkin pie if I want to, but I'm not going to in the moment. Let's see here. Scrap junk to produce antiseptic. Okay, antiseptic. We can get that if we go to the outside of the mall here. Assuming no one else has been here. In fact, the next seasonal theme is sort of related to this stuff that we're going to pick up. A Braxo cleaner. We come over here. I'm not in power armor because there's no enemies in this area. If we just look around, unless someone's been here recently, we should find a Braxo cleaner, and that looks like someone's been here. That's the problem with doing this like soon after a reset. Well, if no one's been here, then there should be a Braxo cleaner all over the place. Looks like I may need to relog. Yeah, someone else knows. Oh, there's a pie in there? No, it's a piece of junk. But it'll look like a little, like a light teal colored box that's sort of just sticking around here. Yeah, this is why I generally do this on a private server, but I can't right now. It looks almost like that, but like a little bit more bluish. Let's see if I can find anything over at this this garage over here. The robots here will help fight things if they get attacked. Oh, irradiated sugar bombs. Nice. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. That's unfortunate. All my usual spots are like null and void. Let me go ahead and switch servers real quick. See if we get lucky on the next server. I will be resubbing on Monday at like 3 in the afternoon, maybe, on my 2 main accounts in preparation for the next season. That way I can just get rid of all the junk and stuff I've accumulated and just get prepared. This 3 weeks that I've played without a sub, maybe it's 4 weeks, I don't remember, will have helped pay for the Oblivion game that I bought a while back. Oh, there's a sugar right there. All right, let's see if we get lucky in here. Come on, Abraxo. Man. Yep, someone's ransacked this place on this server too. Well, this is where you would come if you wanted a Braxo. On a private server anyway. Good luck on a public server because you're probably going to get screwed if you're not here at exactly noon as soon as the things pop up. Yeah, well, okay, well, I guess I'll move on to the next one. Kill a mole rat. All right, let's put our armor down. Here, it looks like I could probably look and see where else they might be, but or you can. But it looks like this little container that looks like that. Little box, sort of like the sugar bombs do. The trench. Can you see no corner? Big house parlor. Galleria, Burrows, Overseer's home. Oh, that's right, Overseer's home. Forgot about that. Okay, but let's go on to the next thing. Let's go kill moles and mole miners. I'm going to go back to this weapon, back to my DPS build, eat some food, And let's go kill mole miners, except those people are already doing it. Okay, so we can do that somewhere else. Let's go to the rusty pick. There's mole rats in Flatwoods, so that's one place you can go. There's also mole rats around, usually wherever you see mole miners, there's usually mole rats around as well. Because they sort of like are kin to one another. So we're just kind of going in this area, see if we can find a place with mole miners. Let's go. I hear a mole miner. Hi, dude. There's a dead mole. Yeah, there's a dead mole rat. More dead things. Yeah, welcome to my life not being subbed. Sort of a drag. It's one reason I recommend subs to people. It's like you do get access to your own server when you need it. Not that you need it all the time, but it's nice to have. Is that Enclave gun? Please tell me that's Enclave gun. No, just plasma gun. Never mind. That would have been lovely. Someone didn't loot their kill. That little pile of scrap there is from a corpse that just sort of disintegrated. The whole time here we need to be looking for Moonshine Jamboree to come up. Now, if you do the event that takes place at Nuka World on Tour, which would have been this event, that would have been a great place to kill both mole rats and mole miners. It's a shame I missed that. Someone probably thought, hey, I know how to make a whole bunch of these appear. Such a lovely weapon. Even with just its standard loadout of, you know, basic mods. Aluminum. Well, yeah. It's a sad state of affairs when you have very few mole rats and mole miners. Because you're on a public server and there's fierce competition, even 3-4 hours into the day. Now, there should be some down here, unless someone just killed him. Yep, someone just killed him. It's like very tempting to go ahead and sub on my main 2 accounts, or at least on one of them, and then just bring this character over to it. Okay, so there's 10 mole miners. Oh, good. There's a mole rat here. Bye, broodmother. Fine. You want to disappear? Go for it. Also, broodmothers up here. 2 of them. Thank you, Glow or ESP mods. All right. And then if we want to go all the way back up here to Flatwoods, there's a little hotel just north of Flatwoods, and it has like a few mole rats hiding, ready to bite unsuspecting new players as they head into Flatwoods for the first time. Back this way, assuming they're still here. There we go. We'll leave those guys for someone else to kill. All right. What else? How's my vintage alcohol doing? Probably not going to go very quickly. I should probably do that quest. Yeah, it's going to take a few hours. Probably what I can do is just go ahead and do that quest. Let's see what this guy or gal has for sale real quick. I'll just go do that quest. Might as well. I need the fermenter and the thing that lets you create alcoholic beverages. So as good a time as any to do it.
This is a nice place.
This is a nice place. Why would I buy your... yeah, right. Sorry, I was just funny to me. God, I was so happy to see that vintage water cooler. I didn't hesitate. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, buy. See, now that's nice. That is S tier right there. No wonder he or she is selling it for 30,000. Wow, a lined flamer barrel. That's hard to find, like really hard to find. You basically have to go around to certain vendors for like ages, over and over and over again, or just get lucky the first time you go to one. Like stupidly lucky, like 1 in 1,000 lucky. Damn. I'd love to buy it, actually. Oh, man. But anyway, let's go do this quest. Let's attend the frat party. We might find a Braxo down in Al's tattoo parlor, too, while we're there. Because that's where we're going to end up. Let's go ahead and track that quest. It's a side quest. Let's see, what's it called? Lying low, that's a sheep squatch. Attend the fraternity party. It's going to take place down here. Have I mentioned how much I love this weapon? That aligned flamer is like S tier for that weapon when it comes to doing the EN06 in the next patch. Like if you can like sneak in phase 2, like if you can get into sneak in phase 2 and you have taking one for the team and follow through, you can do upwards of 8,000 damage per tick, like many ticks per second using the flamer barrel. I do have a flamer barrel, but it's not aligned, I don't think. So that makes me kind of sad to see that and not have it. Let's look down here and see if there's any Abraxo cleaner down here. It's just a feral ghoul wanting to pledge to get into the fraternity. All right, investigate what the partygoers were drinking. Let's see here. What the party drinking? Let's see. Party so wild that it killed people? I wonder if I can find some clue about what happened here. I vaguely remember this quest. Not well enough to know exactly what to do, because I think I've only done it twice in the 6.5 years that I've played. Now I could drink this now, actually. And I think I will, and that should satisfy the thing. Nuke shine, yeah. right, so this, when I drink this, it should satisfy the requirement to drink a vintage drink because it has the word vintage in its title, and Nuka Shine is an alcoholic beverage. So there we go. Drink a vintage alcoholic beverage. That's a good way to start, or both start this quest and complete that daily achievement, I guess. So now we're going to get attacked. Oh, nice. Crippled ghoul's legs. Thank you, crippling build. I did that by targeting their heads, by the way. Sort of a fun trick with a crippling build. Specifically, this card right here. 20% of the damage dealt to a limb, and the head is a limb, or the chest, or the arms or legs, is applied to all limbs on your target. So you can actually cripple both legs on an enemy if you just target like their head, assuming they don't die immediately, although I think it counts, even if they die. Now we're just waiting for the effects. I'm experiencing the effects of Nuka Shine for the next minute. This will happen whenever you drink any vintage Nuka Shine, which is why my main has a bowl of Nuka Shine that people can drink. It's like, you know, like a little thing that they can, it's like a secret bowl, and it's just sort of sitting there like, oh, here you go, drink from this bowl. And it's vintage Nuka Shine. And of course it does this to them, makes their screen blue, then purple, and then it, well, you'll see what it does here in a minute. In about 37 seconds. Has an interesting little side effect. Oh, now we're purple. Isn't this fun? We're having fun at this interesting party. Oh, they were being evicted. Do you think they care about being evicted now? I don't think they do. This will always happen when you drink Nuka Shine, by the way. Screen color changes. You get this interesting, you know, blue, then this reddish effect, purplish, whatever. And then, oh, what's happening? What's happening? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I was expecting this.
Look who we got.
Uh-oh, where are we?
Meg's favorite little scoundrel.
So basically, the vintage Nuka Shine will teleport you to a random location on the map. It's usually one that's immediately safe, but don't trust that. You could be dropped into an area where there's at least one or more enemies within range that they'll see you and start coming for you, so just be ready for it.
You ain't a raider.
Read the Nuka Shine label in your inventory. All right, that's usually under notes, right? Yeah. At our alma mater stands a boy, gray and cold. The steps behind him are the first threshold. Around the right corner, study the street. Just to the left is the place that we meet. There you can stain your skin with ink, but find the back door and we'll give you a drink. All right. So basically, we need to find a place. It's down here. Let's go back to Vault Tech. That puts us close to where we're actually going. I did mention Big Al's Tattoo Parlor earlier. That's where we're going, really. Notice the references to ink. Although they didn't say one in the pink, one in the stink, so it's nothing like that. My brain went there as I was reading the rhyme, because that's where my head is at sometimes. Like, I like bawdy humor.
Go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms.
I'm not doing your quest.
I've got enough repair.
All right, so we're going further south. So we basically come all the way south here, and we have to find a place. And I can never remember where it is if I don't have, like, the direct location for it. It's always much further south than I think it is, which is why I sort of just went south right away. But there we go. Not this place, but I see it. It's sort of behind me. But I did need to get rid of these guys because they were going to bug me. Okay, so this right over here. See this tattoo parlor? Big Al's tattoo parlor? So we're going to go behind it, as the thing said. And we're going to go inside. No, Caddy Pops! Search for information about Nuka Shine. Absolutely.
I've taken every drug in the wasteland. Daddy-O, Mentats,
Abraxo cleaner. Antiseptic. That's one out of whatever.
Right. I didn't expect it. Not from a swig
Copper.
hooch. I grew up on that stuff. Kentucky will do that to you. It was almost like a betrayal. The first sip had the same familiar burn. Then it kicked you in the head like a 2-ton Brahmin, and it was all downhill from there. Colors that I didn't know existed flashed before my eyes. The trees around me morphed into ravenous ghouls. We sat on all sides. I reached for my gun and pulled a Tato from the holster. Useless thing, I shouted. By then, the ghouls had me. There was little I could do. I took off my shoe and beat him with it to no avail.
Good place to come to get cigarettes, by the way. You haven't been here for a while.
Just devour me, I thought.
Okay, so it seems like, you know, there's no place you could go, right? It's like,
Some lucky
let's use the reception terminal.
scraps and get a free meal. At least that would give my death some meaning.
Ah, interesting.
My body ceased to be.
See the thing about the Nuka-Cola machine?
Cool breeze on the Florida coast
More to this machine.
of the Mississippi.
Oh, there we go.
Green hills of Appalachia. A violent storm in the distance. I drifted from one to the next as my flesh.
I would love to get rid of this
broke into
bounce.
1,000 tiny pieces of ghoul fodder. Suddenly, sunlight. I sat up. I was whole on the temporal plane. Far too pleasant a place to be hell. Appalachia. The green hills in my vision. The crisis was over. I was still alive. But an empty jug.
Just don't like that bounce. It's so annoying. Now we get to meet Biv, the drunkest robot in history.
I could, really use a hand, and you got more than just the one. Hi, I'm Bev, and Bev E-Ridge is the #1 alcohol quality testing robo brain in all of
See, there's an Abraxo cleaner.
Abstain. What happy late ya? Well, this juice joint's premier drink, Nuka Shine. It's long overdue for a big
Antiseptic.
Now, would you be a doll and whip me up a batch of Nuka Shine? So
Looking for anything that can have antiseptic in
I
it.
do have the recipe right here, but I think I might have
I love how all the food items have asbestos in it. It's like, obviously you wouldn't want to live in this world. Okay, we talk now. Read the Nuka Shine ingredients list in your inventory. All right, so we have to get corn, razor grain, wood, boiled water, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Find the supply room password. It's probably upstairs. Again, it's been a while since I've done this.
my ambibulation chamber is feeling. It's feeling.
Oh, it's outside. Okay.
Or is that my combustion?
So I have to go get the ingredients and find the password. I do have some of those materials at my camp. I do have to go buy the quantum because I don't have a collectron. I can buy the quantum at either. I think I can buy the quantum at Nuka World on Tour or from the refuge. Let me go ahead and put my armor out. That way I don't get ganked by enemies. I'm not really built for stressful combat without this thing, because I basically just have under armor and that's it. And of course that goes off when I'm in this power armor. But at least it's one little minor line of defense if I'm, you know, in something. If I'm out of my power armor. Hi, guys. Let's see, do I have... Yeah, there's no reason for my, health to be this low when I'm in this build, but it's too annoying to try to go back up and down. I need to fix this build so I have nerd rage in it as well. I think. Friendlies? Hostiles? Oh, okay, so basically... Ooh. Oh, it's steel. Bummer. Those used to be aluminum. There's lots of stuff in here. I think I remember this now. There's like a terminal upstairs in the bedroom, right? Biv, good old Biv. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go to my camp. My power armor should follow. Oh wait, I can't do it, right. Let me go to my utility build. Now I should be able to go. Guys, please make it so my cursor doesn't appear unless I actually move the mouse. Can't tell you how many thousands of times I've almost clicked the wrong thing or actually clicked the wrong thing because my cursor defaulted to some dumb location. It's like, oh, you'd like to remove this person as a friend? Oh, you'd like to block your alt? It's like I go in here and I'm like, I go in here and I go like this. I want to travel to them, but it chooses like block player because it goes, oh, the cursor's here, so you obviously want to block the player. It's like, no, just let me use my keyboard when I'm doing these things and don't give me any mouse cursor until I'm ready for it, right? It's so dumb. Okay, so our missing ingredients. 5 corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm pretty sure this is how you do it. Razor grain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wood. All right, let me grab some wood out of my... Well, I should have wood on me, shouldn't I? Or maybe the wood is in the stash. I'll just crunch something and that'll give me wood. There we go. Plasma gun is not enclave plasma. The plasma gun, whatever barrel, is not valuable at all. Alright, so what else are we doing? Wood. I think I have wood on me, right? Wood scraps, yep, that's enough. And then boiled water. I think I have boiled water on me. I don't think I used it all. Yeah, that's good. Now I have to find Nuka-Cola Quantum. So let's go to the refuge first. Oops. This one. Of course, we can just run around and find it, you know, randomly in the world, because there's places where you can find them pretty consistently, but I'm just going to go buy it. If I can't find it in from a vendor, I'll just go look for it.
Whether that's settled
Go past these desks, turn left at the Rose Room.
If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
Let's sell some things to her first. So I'm not going to ferment those things after all. I'm just trying to get rid of... I need to keep those ingredients. I'm going to kick myself for selling those. I just know it. It's like, now you need spices for this and that and the other. Oh, better keep those. All right. All right, so let's go to food and drink.
These days get so long.
Quantum, there we go.
I forget why I came here in the first.
That's all we need. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Oh, wasted on Nuka Shine. It's official full side quest now. Find out Nuka Shine's missing ingredient. I think we'll do that by opening the supply room, won't we? Is it love? Like those cheesy holiday cards. Mix 1 teaspoon of kindness with 1 cup of jizz. No, I'm sorry, that's not what it is. With 1 cup of love. Although one could consider that love. Ah, yes, in here. Now, I'm not going to go in here without my power armor on, because it's very radiation heavy. So I'm going to put my Vulcan armor on, so I have fairly good radiation resistance. It's just it's not like a super huge amount of radiation, like in a nuke zone, but it is still annoying. Oh, God. Yeah, it only stays open for a short while. Right. Fermentable Nuka-Cola, like, yeah. Alright, so now what do I have to do? We have to craft Nuka Shine at brewing station. Did we get the recipe for the things? No, we have to do it at his place. Because he has the machines here. But I do have the other materials. So brewing station, I'm going to go to my camp build. Fermentable Nuka Shine. There we go. Why is it not showing me the quest? Find a way to speed up the process. You can put it in a fermenting machine. Where's the fermenter? Did it give this the recipe? Oh, here it is. Find a way. Ah, here we go. Flash fermenter. Yes. All right. So use the flash fermenter. Give Nuka Shine to Biv.
Do I smell me a Nuka Shine?
Oh yeah, Biv.
In my imbibing chamber and wow! Now that is a drink. Excuse me. Here's the report.
Can you talk to me?
Rating side effects? Illness, addiction, permanent brain damage. You know, the list goes on. It's not great, but you get the idea. Your customers will be raving if you serve this drink. What? I don't know. But
It's
do not
sometimes it bugs out like this.
Won't you come back tomorrow and help me with my daily quality test?
It basically turns into a daily, but I actually need to give him this. Come on, Biv. Okay, thank you. Alright, wasted on Nuka Shine. Excellent. Crafting item unlocked. Now we can build the brewer, the brewing station, and the fermenting station. I don't think it doesn't give it to you as notes, right? No, okay. We just sort of drop these. Don't need those anymore. And now I can come back tomorrow if I want, and he will give me a quest. And you do that quest, you basically bring him something to drink, and he will give you a recipe, like for like beer or whiskey or whatever. And so there's like a list of recipes that you can get from him, and some of them are really good and useful for various things. Like ballistic Bach, of course, is not bad if you're doing like ranged combat, but it's a minor buff. But now that we're in my camp build, let's put down the new machines I got. So crafting. Okay, so brewing station. We're gonna put. How about I put it out here? In this station, can I fit it next to it? Oh, I can. Nice. Really? You just shot at me? Really? Why do I sound like a dude when I get hit? This is a female character. That's weird. But yeah, you can, come over here. You can mix alcoholic beverages that you know. And of course, the list we have here is like the basic list. So beer, tick blood tequila margarita. I mean, I may have gotten these from other things by accident, but I didn't like deliberately go get them. But you can get a whole bunch by doing, his daily quest. You can also buy them from other players. Like other players will have done that quest daily over and over again. And then eventually they're just like, okay, this is a repeat. They get duplicate items and they don't really need them. Grab a holy fire. And I'm going to equip this. Do I have any fuel in here? No, I'm going to have to create fuel. All right. I need to do fire damage. I don't need to create much fuel, just a little bit. Energy, ammo, fuel, maybe... 2 of them. Oh, with a proc, that should be enough. Collect soap. That one's going to be tricky because there's going to be some stiff competition. I should have gotten those soaps that were in the laundry while I was there, but there's a place where you get a whole bunch of soaps, assuming that someone hasn't been there recently. Okay, so let's get some purified water. Collect purified water, 25. Excellent. All right. Let's go do fire damage to enemies. Now it's really, I guess we can go anywhere for this. Let's go flame out some big guys, some brutes, some super mutants. Now I'm not built for heavy weapons, but the holy fire is just good in general. It's, even if you're not built for it, it still does a tremendous amount of damage. I've already done 387 just with that one thing. And the beautiful thing is it also heals you while it's doing it. Not that I really need that on this character, in this armor, but... any flamer or cremator, or, you know, you could be like an auto axe with a flamer mod, or, you know, lots of weapons can do flame damage. Plasma gun with a flamer, like that enclave, that aligned flamer barrel for the enclave gun would work. Anything that would benefit the friendly fire perk counts. All right, so there's that. Let's go get some soap. Hopefully the soap is still there, but we'll see. I'm gonna go to Camp McClintock.
It was nothing.
Really? Goodbye. So from Camp McClintock, I'm going to head west. Mostly west, but slightly to the north. And there's a tower that we're looking for. And there's a tub under that tower, and then in that tub is a bunch of soap. Now, with my luck, someone will have already been there. How am I not? Oh, that's right. I was waiting to do the main quest. We're just going to keep going west. See that tower right there? That should be the tower we're headed to. Notice how I said it was just, it's west, but slightly north of true west. So right there is the slightly north. There should be a tub under here. There it is. And in this tub should be a ton of soap if someone hasn't been here. And someone has been here. But if no one's been here, then there should be like many, many bars of white soap right there. So let's go to another server and see if we can get lucky. Wait for a moment. Again, private server for the win. It's one of the reasons I subscribe. Exclusive access to server resources everywhere on the server. You're the first one and only one there. Assuming that your loot pool has been reset and you know, or you have not looted that item in the last 256 items that you've looted on the server or on any server, then that item should be there for you. You should, if you don't know what that means, go look up how the loot pool works and how to reset it in Fallout 76. It's a thing, and it dictates what you see and when it comes to lootable items. Angry Turtle actually did a video about this. It's worth watching. And someone else has gotten here. Okay, well, this is the tub where they would be. And of course, I'm probably not going to find them until late tonight or tomorrow, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Harvest a wild plant or fungi. Or fun guy. Some people say I'm a fun person. Bet you thought I was going to say fun guy. That would be predictable. All right, so I'm going to get out of this monster piece of garbage. Can't stand power armor. It's so goofy. Just give me the benefits without the lumbering chunk, 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 chunk. All right, so let's harvest some veggies here. This will complete this one for the day or for the week. Can you guys stop shooting at me, please? How do you even know I'm here? You shouldn't even know I'm here. Oh, that's what's shooting at me. It's a ghoul. It's the officer that spawns sometimes. He usually spawns sort of up there. Okay, so now I'm going to craft headgear and crunch headgear. Just whatever is cheap to make. Doesn't matter. Headwear. Let's just do cloth. what is it, 14 of them. All right, well, that gave me 16, so that counts. And then the only thing I have to do now is collect soap, which is going to be a problem on a public server until maybe tomorrow, and then complete an event while in a team. And it's a matter of doing, like, maybe I can just capture a workshop and just defend it and whatnot. I'll do that. That at least gets me at one event under my belt. This is the easiest workshop to capture. And you can either defend it or come back and reclaim it. I like to come back and reclaim it. It takes less work to do that. Let me put down my armor. Like if defending the event has like 4 waves of robots, reclaiming it or retaking it is just one group of robots that are already sort of just waiting there. You don't have to like sit there and wait for them to appear for, you know, the next 5-10 minutes. But this is the best workshop in my opinion to claim, because there's you only have to kill 4 enemies. That's it, 4 enemies. And it looks like someone has already killed them, so it's ready to claim. There's 2 down here and 2 on the other side here that have to be killed. There's usually a 5th one over there, but they don't count. So if someone was up here and killed him and didn't bother to claim the workshop because they just didn't feel like it. I'm getting rid of all my rads in case someone else comes along and wants to contest this. I'd rather they just help defend it. But you never know. Some people are weird. Some people are like, hey, you automatically chose the PvP. I'm gonna kill you. Like, oh, really? Really? You're that bored with the game that you have to do this to find entertainment? Really? I just don't get it. I like working with other players rather than against them. But I'm weird, what can I say? All right, well, I'm not going to just hang around. I'll go back to my camp. I'll show you what I mean by retaking being better. If I can hold out. All right. Let's check other stores and see if there's anything good. And God, I'm so glad I hit that guy's camp that was right over here. It was 9,999 caps for a vintage water cooler recipe, and I was like, "Yep, buying it." I didn't even hesitate. It was like instant buy. Because that is actually not a bad price, considering that they only come out at Christmas time. So he's been holding on to that thing for months. Ooh, let's go there and see what he has. You need to move your camp stove, dude.
You and I stick together like excess adhesive.
See this? I'm not going to do that. Really? Ugh. Don't care about meds. Usually if someone has like 150 plans or less, it's like the stock ones that everybody has. It's like, meh. Well, I can at least go get my dailies. Overseer's home. There we go. While I'm waiting to retake Dolly Sods. See, it's 4:18. There's an event in 2 minutes. We'll see if it's Moonshine Jamboree. That would be lovely. This one is useful because it lets you sort of make up for where you're lacking when it comes to whether you need more Raider rep or more Foundation rep, because you can basically do either from this guy. You're just like, okay, I'm helping again. Yes, I want to gather information about Foundation for Crater.
Good hunting. You've met
Or that's fine. That's fine. Fine. Shut up. Go away. Stop. Okay, so now I'm also going to go down to Foundation. I'm going to go to the exterior. I'll do Ward's quest, which I can auto-complete fairly quickly. Too bad I can't turn that in at the Raider camp, at the crater. There it is, vital equipment. By the way, if you need to buy anything from Minerva, she's right there. Like the Gauss minigun recipe.
I wonder if Sonny has any ice cream now that he has a refrigerator.
Finally, the last
Radiation rumble. Bummer.
Excellent.
Sure, I'd be happy to help you. But I'm not going to actually go kill anybody. I'm just going to go in here. And go to my MISC tab. Pull out this portable power pack. Watch it autocomplete. Put my modern power pack back in, so I don't hand it to him by accident. Otherwise, it will take it from your inventory and you'll lose it forever.
Oh, no. Oh,
I see you.
Yep. I'm donating my reward that gets you a better result.
You know, we have a few dozen.
no. It is on sale.
It is on sale. All right, so I'm going to take a photograph of Paige. And he is down inside. You don't actually have to take an actual photo. You basically can just mimic taking a photo with a camera. You do have to have a camera. Let's see, where's my camera? Did I take it off the... There it is. All right, so... Hi, Paige. Don't bother me, or don't pay any attention to me.
There's always more work to do here at Foundation.
Yep, there sure is. I bet you're glad I kept all the gold, aren't you, Paige? Ha ha! Suck it. Now, had I known that I was going to go get the, that I was going to seriously consider getting the Gauss minigun, I probably would have just given my gold to the Raiders. But that's a lot of gold to lose just for a little bit of rep, to be honest. God, I love this weapon. This gun is amazing. Okay. 5. Again, I'm not bothering to save. As long as I see Freak Show in the top right corner, that's all that I need. Now I will go up to the crater. Are we on retake yet? Doesn't say retake yet. It will come up and say retake unless someone else claims it. Okay, let's go to the exterior. See what quests we get here. almost a neighborly, which means I only have 12,000 more rep to gain, which is really stupid. I hate it so much.
So you screwed us and Foundation?
Yeah, I screwed you both, lady. How did it feel? All right, so I'm gonna go here.
Good.
Tell me what to do.
If you only find a...
Yeah. Deal with the former raider. Yeah, I'm spending good money to get down there. He moves really fast, by the way. Both the hunters and the raider move very quickly. Like, they might be like a half a zone away by the time I get there. It's really annoying. Okay, he's all the way up there. I'm just gonna kill him because I tried like telling him to go to Foundation last time, and that didn't work as far as like what I wanted to do, sort of on the side. All right, I'm gonna talk to Roxy and say, Appalachia has a new corpse, but then I'm going to back out of it and see if she accepts it without me actually completing the quest. That's what they call the glitch. I've not been able to get it to work, but they say if you kill the raider, it'll work. But my guess is that they've patched it and it never works anymore.
So you're the sucker that went along with Johnny's crazy.
Stupid kid. Can I cross this name off my list or what? Nice work.
Okay. That did work.
There you go. Can I cross this name off my list or what? Nice work.
Okay, well, that's that. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. Because that's a naughty thing to do, right? I don't want to do that on stream. That would be naughty, naughty, naughty. All right, so I guess it's safe to say I'm going to end the stream here. I'll collect the soap on my own. And maybe I'll be back tomorrow or maybe later today. See you guys.